Good morning, squirrels. Welcome to a day in my life as an ADHD business owner. Okay, let me catch you up. Here's what you've missed so far. First things first, my hatch alarm went off. Beautiful sunshine filled my room. Birds fell back asleep. Same thing happens again because, again, ADHD. Oh, my waffle. That was perfect timing. Okay, wait, that's actually too hot. We're just gonna put that back. Okay, hatch alarm goes off, beautiful sun. I fell back asleep, but because I know myself, I obviously set another alarm. Beautiful sun fills my room, birds chirp, fall back asleep. And I tried to prop myself up so I would be sitting and not, but I fell back asleep again. But not to worry, we're still up and at 'em before 7 a.m. It's 6:46 right now. I'm headed to the gym, and the most important part of my morning routine is not letting myself make any decisions. All decisions about right now happened yesterday night, okay? So when I make decisions in the morning, I start to squirrel and spiral and then, question my whole entire life. We can't be doing that. We can't be using all of our brain power this early in the fucking morning. Here are the decisions that I made previously that are gonna make my life easier today. Okay, number 1, get up. Number 2, go to the bathroom, brush your teeth, do your thing, get dressed. What are we on? 3, go downstairs, go to the gym. Decided that I'm going to use today to fully finish my workshop that I'm teaching. I'm teaching a workshop on how to vacation-proof your business so you can go offline without guilt or worrying about people forgetting about you. I've been taking the summer off for years, and this year I'm taking 6 weeks off in the summer. So I'm teaching you how to prepare, blah, blah, blah. Going to be a sick workshop. Can't wait. It's kind of stressing me out though, that I randomly chose to do it, and I could have been chilling during this period of time, but I am excited to have the resource done because people do ask me all the time about preparing for summer off because they know that I do that, or preparing for maternity leave, things like that. So I'm excited to have the resource. So I'm going to finish that. That's my task for today. After the palace and after my walk and after my shower, we're gonna sit in the front porch and we're gonna do that together. So I'm going to do the Notion, I'm going to do the slides, I'm going to do the rest of the sales emails and some emails to the people who've already purchased it, and then that'll be done out of my brain, and then I can focus on my last 2 website copy projects before the summer. Okay, seriously, we need to go to the palace. Let's go. Oh my gosh, my waffle. It's cold now. Genuinely how I'm walking out of the house this morning. Your responsibility in this vlog is to make sure I drink 5 of these, okay? 5 of these today. This is full right now. I asked my boyfriend yesterday, how much water do you think I should be drinking? Because I had a situation where I ate too much fiber and didn't drink enough water, okay? And my nutrition coach boyfriend said, girl, that's your fault. You need to drink some more water. So I said, how many? And he said 5 or 6, and I had a heart attack. He was like, yeah, 125 ounces. And I said, how? I don't even know if I drink 1. Again, let's attribute that to the ADHD. Oh, I was just about to plug my phone in for CarPlay, but you're my phone. See, this is why I need to figure out the camera. It's stressing me out a bit, but I can Octobuddy you right there. I won't vlog and drive because I have to listen to Noah Kahan's new album for the 860th time in a row. No skips. My favorite is Deny, Deny, Deny. Obviously, sometimes I start the album there and then I just go from there, and then the rest, just flows. Anywho, I just wanted to tell you, that's your responsibility. 5 of these or else. I did see a tip yesterday from my friend Fran that when you drink water from a clear vessel with ADHD specifically, helps you drink more water, and because of object permanence, she's right. So whatever. I like my blue one. Okay, see you at the palace. If you're looking, you're in luck. I need a new truck. We have arrived at the palace, baby. Let's go. The other day, I came here, forgot my headphones, walked in with 1 shoe. Let me know how that happens. I also had to go to Target because I couldn't find any fucking socks. I had to wait 15 minutes. Oh, should bring my car keys. I had to wait. Let me back it up. I had to wait 15 minutes for Target to open. And, oh, where the fuck are my car keys? I bet they're in my gym bag. Please hold. For them to open for you to buy some fucking socks because I couldn't find any, which I recognize is throw your dishes in the trash energy, but whatever. I couldn't find any socks, and that just is my bad. Brother, I can't find my keys. They're in my car somewhere. What the fuck? Just kidding. I found them. They were literally in the front of my car, like where they should be, not in my gym bag. I don't know. We're doing it. I'm in a great mood because I've been talking to you, and as an extrovert, now I'm vibing. Now I'm vibing because I started my day with a chat. Good morning, sunshine. How are we? Can't complain. Oh, let me get my...
In order to have a bad attitude, you need an attitude, and I don't have one.
Period. As you can see, I'm besties with the Planet Fitness staff, obviously. And every single morning, and I walk in and I say, good morning, sunshine. And then I ask if they can hold my keys because I'm not putting just keys in a locker. So we're gonna walk on the treadmill for a mile and then we're gonna lift. I have upper body today. Turn up. Okay, walk is done. Time for my lift. I have upper body today, which is the longest, hardest one, and we're starting with the lat pull down. Okay, I can't film the rest of my workout because this is my longest workout. It already takes me like 50 minutes to an hour to do without being concerned about my vlog. So, bye. I'm gonna see you later. Okay, boys, I'm done. Can I have my keys, please? Yes.
Oh, we gave it to somebody else.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Have a beautiful day.
You as well.
No black card spa for me today.
Oh, no breakfast.
No black card spa.
No breakfast.
Okay, now we gotta go to Trader Joe's because I need to get the guaca salsa. This one piece of hair is my last brain cell working to get shit done today. We gotta go to Trader Joe's because I need guaca salsa, like I said. I saw some girl post about it on TikTok. I actually deleted TikTok from my phone because I was sick of that kind of scrolling. But I never forgot her video about the guaca salsa. So we're gonna go get that. No black card spa for me today, like I said, because I don't have time. Okay, look at this sun. Look at that freaking sun. It's shining, which means Does anybody else's car just lock when it's supposed to open? Let me just... Holy shit. It's hot as a donkey in here. Okay, like I said for the 86th time, we have to go to Trader Joe's so I can get the guaca salsa, and I can't be inside when the sun is shining. I like to be done with my workout by 8 a.m. I'm out of breath. It's 8:28 and I still need to go for my walk. Let's check in here. I'm at 3,690 steps and I would like to be at 10,000 before 10 a.m. 10K before 10 a.m. is my goal every day. And I don't know if I'll hit that today, but we will see. I also have a big work day ahead of me and I know it's not seeming that way based on this vlog so far, but I am actually going to do a lot of work today. But we're done with the palace. We're gonna go to Trader Joe's, get a couple things. I'm feeling like eating a salad for lunch and we don't have salad stuff at home, so gotta get that. Then we're gonna do the walk. I am gonna work on my phone in my walk. That's my hack. I love to work on my phone when I'm walking, especially if I'm like kind of stressed and feel like I have a lot of stuff that I have to do in a day. I try to think of myself like, okay, what can I do on my phone? Can I be like doing something in Notion? Can I be writing a caption? Can I be planning a podcast episode? Can I be brainstorming copy to write for my client? Blah, blah, blah. I'm sweating. I have to turn this car on. Anyways, I'm working on my phone, but let's go to Trader Joe's first. I'm only allowed to get what I can carry in my two hands. That is the rule. And that's a scary rule for Trader Joe's, but you know what? That's the rule today. Okay, I'm not allowed to explore all the things today, but I wish I could because it's dead in here. But I do want to show you, these are bomb. Let me put my phone down. It's film in here. I've heard the influencers say Trader Joe's gets mad. You guys have to try these, they're so fucking good. I'm not getting any because we already have some. As emergency, I went to the guaca salsa. I found it. Bag secured. I only got what I could carry, and then I ended up getting a couple fruit strips because I saw that they had sour cherry and lime, and those looked good to me. So I got the guaca salsa, I got the pepper, I got 2 bags of lettuce, I got a candle, and the fruit strips. What a random grocery haul, but I'm proud of myself. I don't know how much I spent because I was too busy looking at the fruit strips to even see the real total. And just so you know, when I lose my keys, inevitably in like 17 minutes, they're in the grocery bag. So if future me crashes out about where my keys are, they're just with the groceries. No big deal. Now it's time to go home and go for my walk. I can't wait. Can you tell that I'm finally not luteal anymore? I was in a luteal spiral for like a week, and that was horrible, but now I'm living. Let's go walk. It's already time to refill my water. Who's proud of me? We're on number 2. Remember, I have to drink 5 today. Amazing. Okay, now the question is, do I eat breakfast before I go on my walk? I might be withering if I don't, but then that's just more time wasted, and then I have to think about what I'm gonna eat for breakfast. This is why all the decisions need to be made the night prior, okay? Having to make decisions just because when you have ADHD, one decision is actually 65 decisions, and I don't have the capacity for 65 decisions right now. So we're gonna go for the walk, 45 minutes. How many steps is 45 minutes? Calculating. 5,000. We can do that. What am I at right now? Sometimes I feel my Apple Watch lies. 4,218. Yeah. Ooh, will I not get 10K before 10 a.m.? Okay, seriously, it's time to walk. Let's go. I think this little man wants to come on a walk with me. Do you want to come on my walk? That looks like enough. My dog is actually not the type to freak out when you say the word walk. Like, I can say the word walk in front of him and he just looks at me like, okay. Like, he's not really down. Well, he is down. He's definitely down to go for a walk, period. But he's not, like, excited by the prospect. You know what I mean? So we're leaving him at home because I feel I'm going to walk for longer than he wants to. And it is quite hot, as you can see. I'm clean, thank God. I was feeling disgusting. That hair was really bothering me. So I'm gonna sit right here, lotion her up, and then I have to get to work. So originally I was gonna spend today writing website copy for my client Nina. She is an SEO expert and I have a zillion pages to write for her, and like I said earlier, there's so much I need to go through and I want to make sure it's perfect, obviously. And I have something else on my mind and I know I won't be able to like appropriately dedicate all of the time and energy that Nina deserves today. And I'm going to do the other thing because then I will be better at doing my job for Miss Nina. So that's a massive thing that I really, really recommend following. And I try to follow myself. I say this to my students all the time. If you have ADHD, the thing that I'm referencing that you should follow, the piece of advice, is to do what works for your own brain and to really get to know what that is. Because if you try to use the systems that work for other people, you're never going to get shit done and you're going to feel like a piece of shit for not getting shit done. So I try to really stay in tune with like following my curiosity, because something that's, a struggle, dog barking, something that's a struggle for a lot of ADHDers is getting started, period, for a million reasons. A lot of it has to do with the way that our brains process dopamine. I'm always looking for like the easiest, fastest, like good, positive thing. It's like your brain wants sour candy all the time. And if it can't get sour candy or something isn't sour candy, you don't want it and you don't care. Even if you really like the thing, even if it's a beautiful, amazing cinnamon roll and you love cinnamon rolls, if it's not sour candy, your brain can't do it. So figuring out what works for your own brain is super important. And that's what I'm doing today. So something that works for me is to like follow the squirrel path of doing the other thing, especially if I have multiple things due at once or multiple things I have to do at once. Obviously, I'm not following my squirrel path if, what my brain wants to do is like go to the beach because I have a job. So I do have to do that job. But if there's something else that I have to do, like for example, I'll show you in a second. I keep looking over here because I have post-it notes of all the things that I have to do before my 6 weeks off this summer. I have to write Nina's website, I have to write Scott's website, I have to finish Chantel's emails, I have to teach a workshop, and then I have to record an audit video for someone, and that's it. Like, I don't have to do anything else, and then I have 6 weeks off. So all of those things are kind of due around the same time. Nina's website is due a little bit sooner. I would like to finish hers a little bit sooner, and I will send her that next week. But the workshop is just like getting in my way brainwave wise, and I know it's not going to take me a long time to finish that at all. So I'm going to try something that a friend of mine shared with me, and that's just having one like afternoon solid work block where nothing else happens. I don't think this is going to be something that works for my brain, but we're going to try it today because, like I said, doing what works for your brain is important. But if you want to just try on somebody else's tip once or twice to see if it could be something that works for your brain, I see no harm in that. So that's what I'm going to do today. My goal for the work block is 11:30 to 3:30, and then I would love to go for another walk at some point. And then we have fun dinner plans tonight. So even saying 11:30 to 3:30 out loud, I'm like, that's a long fucking time. I'm going to have to eat lunch. So maybe I'll do 11:30 to 1 as like block 1, eat lunch, and then I'll do like 1:30 to 3 because I would really love to up my activity today because I was kind of a vegetable yesterday and I'm on my leaf. So if you guys hear me say on my leaf, it just means like I'm in an era of my life where I'm really focusing on fitness and nutrition a lot. And that also actually really helps my ADHD brain and a lot of other ADHD brains to focus on fueling your body appropriately and doing the things that help you, how do I explain? Like help you stay on track. So I know if I go to the gym first thing, my brain is more alive. Like that is the thing that wakes me up. Movement in the morning is really helpful. I won't share the neuroscience behind that right now. Okay, that's a job for another day. Anywho, it's 11:23. I've taken a long time to get ready. Like in my head, I was gonna start working at 10. That never happens. As we know, an empty day is an ADHD nightmare, but obviously, as you saw, I went to Trader Joe's, came home, I was gonna say went to the gym, went for a walk. I talked to my best friend on the phone on a walk, and it was actually a really great combo that I didn't know I needed to have. Do you guys ever do that? When you call your best friend and you're like, hey girl, you have like nothing to say, and then you spend an hour debriefing all the things you need to say. So I was talking to her actually about work for a while, and it was very helpful, so shout out Jamie. And she might be the one editing this vlog because she wants that job and I don't. So, but no, let's not lie. I want to edit my first vlog and then I probably will ask her to edit the rest for me. But anywho, what did I do? Oh, and then I had breakfast. And then I sat on my front porch, posted my Instagram stories. I was limiting myself to 15 minutes on Instagram today because I am not like a big spend a lot of time on social girly. And I feel like I've been spending a lot of time on social and creating for social, like on fucking Canva, which I never really do. But I don't know, I'm having a tantrum about my Instagram feed, which is something that happens every time I'm luteal, even though I don't even need Instagram for work. Like I could delete my Instagram and still like get leads and sales, slay. But I like it. Like it's a fun activity for me when I'm in the mood. And I just was throwing a tantrum about my feed, so I was on Canva like making a new feed basically. Actually, let me show you the new feed. Fuck whatever I was saying before. This feels important. Okay, so this is the vibe for the new feed. These are my pinned posts right here. I already posted this one, so that one's live. Then I'm posting basically a disclaimer that like, I'm not posting anything real. Like everything else you see here will be vibes, and then I'm explaining like why. And then this is your intro to me. And then, I don't know, I'm just playing around with the rest of these. I actually posted this photo, not with journal prompts for squirrel brains, but I did reacting to my podcast blooper reel. Yeah, so this is the vibe of the feed, potentially. This is another one. It's basically just switching that and that. So I don't know. I'm debating. And then I would just reuse like these same templates every time. So if I posted, something else, obviously I would just like use a random photo, this same font, whatever, random photo, these same text. And then like I need space for me to just post whatever. So this could be like the cover of a photo dump if I wanted. I'm debating about this. I really like this, but I don't know if this works for me. But I have a writer's retreat this summer. We'll talk about that. I'm in the process of writing a book about how to stop squirreling. Essentially, it's called Squirrel, what is the title? It's called Squirrel, okay? That's all you need to know. The book is called Squirrel, and then the description after that says something, it's obviously a working title, something to the effect of how to stop squirreling all over town and start getting shit done. An ADHDer's guide to, removing distraction. Something like that, by Sarah Joelle. Amazing. So I'm spending the summer, I keep saying 6 weeks off, 6 weeks off. I am taking 6 weeks off from Between the Lines copywriting. That is my business where I do all the things. And I'm working on writing the book. So my goal is 1,500 words minimum per day, 4 days a week. I think that's extremely doable. I think I'll finish the book because I can see myself like writing more than 1,500 words, because to me that's like one blog post. I could write 10 blog posts in a day. Actually, let's not lie. 10 blog posts in a day does sound kind of like a lot. Whatever, I could write a lot of words in a day. And that's my plan this summer. So I'll be on Cape Cod on my little writer's retreat, living my truth. And I figured with that little like spine, it's just a Canva template, that little spine notebook looking thing, I could like share some updates from the writer's retreat that I'm going on in my little staycation moment. So maybe I'll share that. I don't know. That's my Instagram tantrum. And let me show you my post-it system, and then I'm gonna get to work because it's 11:27 and I said I was gonna start at 11:30 and I want to work outside. So, oh wait, I needed to tell you, elephant in the room. If you know me, you know I am living with this towel on my head. The Crown Affair towel. I have two. They're the best thing I've ever purchased in my life. I'm gonna kiss Diana Cohen on the mouth for making this thing. She's the founder of Crown Affair. Also, I like to follow her. I like her Substack. But anyways, side note. Obsessed with this towel. I believe it's $45, maybe $55. I don't give a fuck if it's $120. I'm purchasing it again because I love it that much. I need one clean at all times. So anywho, obsessed with this towel. I have to tell you, it has this little like, can I show you? I don't know if you saw that. It has a little like band in the back, and you don't have a texture problem. It's not microfiber for my sensory issue girlies. Obsessed. Anyways, I don't want to manifest that. I was going to say I wish I could be bald. I don't want to put that into the universe because obviously I'm lying when I say I wish I could be bald, but I hate my hair touching me. I have a sensory problem with hair, like nasty. I don't like my hair touching me, so when I get to exist for like an hour of my day with my hair in a towel, oh, heaven. Okay, let me show you the post-it system and then it's time to work. Okay, this is the very advanced post-it system I was talking about. So essentially what I do is I write the things that I have to do immediately, and then when I'm done, I rip them off the wall. So when I'm done with Nina's website, I'll right off the wall. And that's the post-it system that works for my brain. That way I don't forget anything because it's right here on my desk. You see the vibes. So, love it. Okay, for real, now I have to work. Like, I am not allowed to continue vlogging because I could do this all day. I'll sit here and talk to myself. Like, that is my dream. I need to actually get stuff done. So let me tell you my goal for the day. Wait, I'm gonna put you down. This is serious. Let me tell you my goal for the day. I'll check back in and we're gonna, find out together if I actually accomplished it. So, like I said, I was planning on working on Nina's stuff all day. It's stressing me out to have a full day of that. I have my brain cells tied up in something else. I want to give her my full attention, and I know that I'll, be able to send it on time because I'm almost done and blah, blah, blah. Whatever. We're working on my vacation proofing workshop today, and I'm pretty positive I'll be able to finish everything. And even if I don't finish it during this work block that I have, I will finish it tonight. Because now in my brain, I have mentally decided, I am finishing that today. So I need to make a Notion for that. I need to make the slides for that. And then ideally, I would also write a couple of sales emails for that because I have a few more I have to schedule to send to my email list. And I have maybe 1 or 2 emails that I would like to add to the workflow of people who purchased it. So they purchased the workshop, they get the yay, confirmed, you got it, blah, 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 see you then email. And then I want them to get one, probably just one, because it's a week from today. So just one more email that they'll get before the workshop. And then obviously they'll get the reminder emails the day before, the day of to join, whatever. So essentially all I have to work on today is slides, Notion, and maybe a couple emails. And that feels like I can definitely do that in 4 hours. And that is about how much time I have. So let me stop fucking talking to you and go to my front porch desk. Okay, girls, let's fill this empty bowl with the best salad you've ever seen in your life. Unfortunately, that's actually not going to be possible because the best salad you've ever had in your life is not made at home. An at-home salad is actually disgusting. But let me not wave the knife around. Let me show you what we're working with. Okay, we have red onion. Oh, I need to call my boyfriend. He's on his way to the store right now, and I would love another red onion. Okay, I'm going to call him in a second. Red onion, corn, chicken. We've been grilling he has been grilling 2-ish pounds of chicken every week at the beginning of the week. So nice to just have it ready. Then, star of the show, G. Hughes. Love this man. And both House Farms. I'm gonna put this Jihu's sugar-free barbecue sauce, sweet and spicy, on the chicken. And then I'm gonna put this on the salad. It's cilantro, avocado, yogurt, dressing, and dip. Slay. And as you saw, we have our 2 little lettuces. So I'm actually gonna pour these bad Larrys in there first. I gotta chop this guy up. Like, if anybody else get itched by a massive leaf, like, I want my lettuce to be this size. Honestly, I shouldn't have gotten bagged lettuce periods if I was gonna chop it myself. Like, I should have just bought the real lettuce. Whatever, we're gonna chop it up. We're gonna throw it in this bowl. I did get that red pepper, but I think I want to just eat that in slices with the guaca sauce. Oh my God, just remembered. Okay, I'm gonna see you in 3 seconds when this is ready, okay? Look at how gorgeous she is. Oh my God. I gotta be honest with you. I'm impressed with myself. Stopping my workday to make a lunch semi from scratch, that's not really indicative of the typical ADHD business owner experience. The typical ADHD business owner is forgetting to eat, but that's something that I am just really on my shit about. Let's not lie. I am really making like a very conscious effort. I feel a lettuce in my crooked tooth. Whatever. I'm making a conscious effort to, like I said earlier, appropriately fuel myself, and I have a specific goal that I'm trying to hit. And, you know, whatever, this salad sounded good to me. So I just wanted to put a little disclaimer in here. I'm over here like, day in my life as an ADHD business owner. I should say, like, almost healed. Well, you can't be healed from ADHD. It does make me suffer on more than one occasion every single day. But I definitely have cracked the code a little bit on some things. And I have a whole podcast episode with a client of mine who is a registered dietitian who specifically works with people with ADHD about like literally how to remember to eat lunch. So I can't speak to that. I'm not a registered dietitian. I have no white coat. I do have a podcast episode you can listen to though. But I will say, trigger warning, I'm going to talk about food for a sec. If you track your macros, it is easier for you to eat. Like I was under eating like crazy. Well, I was probably overeating in some capacities and undereating for sure in other capacities. Like definitely not enough protein, definitely not enough fiber, definitely not enough healthy fat either, and probably only 8 carbs. Which whatever, your body needs those for energy, and I have zero regrets for, you know, any carb I've ever consumed. But I will say tracking, like now I know I'm like, okay, well I have to hit like this specific thing, so that means I have to stop to eat it, and I've prioritized it. And before I never prioritized appropriately fueling my body at all. Like I never gave a fuck about that. But now, trigger warning, I'm trying to be a 2T by summer. Not actually, like what I'm actually trying to do is help my brain. Eating enough of the right things really does genuinely help my brain. Again, I feel like I'm like mentioning lots of concepts that are very, you know, very, we could go more in depth is what I'm trying to say. Like I could give you my whole explanation. I could give you like the literal science behind why eating specific things is helpful for your ADHD brain. You know, why we need the healthy fats, why we're supposed to have our creatine in the morning, whatever the fuck. I'm not here to do that. I'm here to show you a day of my life. And we can talk about all that stuff another day if you want. But point of my story, tracking my macros actually really helped me eat enough to sustain my life because my brain and I are go, go, go all the time. And prior to ever tracking a thing, my body would be like, help, hungry, need energy. And I'd be like, bitch, shut up. So I'm gonna eat my salad. I'm not gonna lie to y'all and say that I didn't wish that there was like fried chicken on here with, you know, full fat ranch. Actually, I love this thing. I'm not even gonna lie. I would choose this over the full fat ranch. This is bomb. It has 40 calories for 30 grams. I don't give a fuck about the calories. If it was 600, I would still like it just as much. Would I eat it as much? Probably not. But that's my business, okay? Anyways, I wish I was eating fried chicken, but I'm gonna eat fried mac and cheese tonight. So grilled chicken it is for now. I need to shut the fuck up and go back to work, but I am gonna watch a little bit of Love Island while I eat this because I can. This is the life, let me tell you. Okay guys, back to work mode. Lunch is over. I'm sitting on the porch for the next work block that I have. And I'm gonna go inside because Josh is gonna start mowing the lawn out here and I don't want to listen to that. So my reward is work until he's done with the backyard, until he gets to the front yard with the lawnmower. Then I get to go inside and watch Love Island while I work. And I'm really, 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 really hoping I finish this freaking thing so I can go on a walk. Because he said he would go for a walk with me and nothing makes me happier than going for a walk in my beautiful suburban neighborhood with my beautiful boyfriend. and getting 1,000,000 steps in a day. So that's the plan as of now. There is pollen all over my computer. I left it here for like 45 minutes and it's pollen ridden. So I'm working on the slides for my vacation proofing workshop. Let me show you. I'll show you in a second, actually. Essentially, in the workshop, what I'm teaching is the 8 elements of your marketing foundation you need to be able to like safely take a vacation and know your business is still working for you. So I'm working on that, and I'm explaining it in a like how it works, like how specifically this, you know, element of your marketing foundation works for you, and then how to make it work for you, like how to actually use that tool to make it work for you. You know what I mean? Like your website doesn't just inherently work for you, it has to be good. So I'm going to explain that, and then we're going to talk about like how to literally go out of office, which is where the Notion dashboard that's included comes into play. But anyways, I gave each like element of how the specific thing works for you a job title. Like for example, your link in bio is the directory. And your website, you know, has 1,000,000 different jobs. So like we have salesperson, we have thought leader, we have scout, we have matchmaker, like travel guide, boundary setter, customer service rep, whatever. Like that is a cutie fun little vibe. Oh my God, I feel like I'm screaming right now. But anyways, that's what I'm doing. So I'll show you the slides in a sec, but I'm getting back into work mode. It is 1:30 and I bet he'll be done with the backyard by like 2. So I would love to finish at least like the rough draft of the slides, and then I'll go in and like edit all the information on the slides by 2, and that's that. Also, I need to whisper. I'm getting new neighbors next door, and I think they're here getting their keys today, and I'm a stalker. So I'm like, he came downstairs and he was like, the new neighbors are here, and I was like, oh. Little do they know, I'm about to be the best friend. Cannot wait. Absolutely cannot wait. Already planning the recipe I'm going to make for them so I can bring it over in a basket like the beautiful suburban mother that I am. Anyways, hope they want to be my friend. So I'm also hoping for, you know, a social interaction with my new bestie. So we're just going to see. We're just going to see. Okay, I showed you the title slide already, but every single time I teach a workshop, I do one of 2 things. I have these titles on my screen. I don't always have this design, but I always say website copywriter, marketing mentor, unapologetic squirrel, will be swearing. This is a disclaimer for how fast I'm going to talk, and this is for the fact that I am going to be saying the F word, and sometimes people that come to the workshops have kids right near them and like want to put their headphones on or whatever, so I like to explain like I'm going to be swearing. And this is another slide I have every single time. I have people put in the chat whether they're a 1, 2, 3, or 4. And 1 is usually like, I don't know shit about fuck. And then 4 is, I'm just here for the vibes. This one's a little bit different because it's the vacation proofing workshop and the whole concept is a little bit different. But I do that every single time. And then so far, this is what the slides look like. So then I'm going to have like its little job on every single one, like boop, 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 boop. You guys get the vibes. And then, oh, the website has a lot. I honestly could have kept going on with the website. Then I have the rest of the marketing foundation for each one. I had to put my hair up so I could focus. Another thing that I do every single time I teach a live workshop is I ask people their favorite thing to eat on a stick. Like if you are an online business girly, you know that every single time you go to a live, anything they're like, put your name and where you're from in the chat. Boring. That's lame. I don't do that. I say, what's your name and what is your favorite thing to eat on a stick? Because 3 years ago, I was getting ready for a live workshop and I asked my child, what should I ask them? Like I like explained to him, I was like, people normally ask like, where are you from? But that's boring. So what should I ask them? Like a random question. He goes, ask them what their favorite thing to eat on a stick is. And I was like, okay, if you say so. And now every single time I've been doing it. And I do have a new favorite thing to eat on a stick that I will be sharing in the workshop. Big reveal. I used to say marshmallows maybe, or corn dog. But now I had this corn dog from this Mongolian place the other day. Oh my God. It wasn't a real corn dog. There was cheese in the middle. And then it was the like corn dog shell. What the fuck is that called? Cornbread? I don't know. With like little crispy potatoes and this like soy glaze thing. Oh my God. It was so good. So that's my new favorite thing to eat on a stick. Spoiler alert. I just, ruined it for you if you were going to come to the workshop. But I need to shut the fuck up. I feel like that's a common theme of my vlogs. Like I'm like, okay, I gotta go. Like I need to shut up now so I can actually get to work. I feel I've also had like 86 different hairstyles in this vlog, which is very on brand for me. So I'm going to shut up and get to work. And then I'm going to check back in with you in, I don't know, my computer's full screen. I can't see the time. Probably 29 minutes. And we're going to see how much I got done. And it better be all these fucking slides or I'm going to throw a tantrum. Okay, bye. Okay, it's been exactly 1 hour, 2 minutes, and 51 seconds, according to my Toggle time tracker. But I finally finished my slides, God bless. I do have some final edits to make to them, but I think that I'll just leave that until the day of, because I'm a little freak. No, I have a planned co-working session with my students, actually, earlier that day. like a couple hours before the workshop, so I have plenty of time to make some final tweaks. I want to make the Notion dash because there's a couple things in the slides that I'm like, okay, we're going to talk about this when we go over our Notion dash. So let me show you. Okay, these are the cutie little slides. I didn't want to have too many, and I am kind of nervous that this is like too much info because we are going to work on the Notion side of it together. But yeah, I slayed that. I keep referencing the Notion dash, so let me explain. I made a little Notion dashboard, or I'm in the process of making the Notion dashboard, so people can have it and use it every time they want to prepare to go out of office. So the Notion dash will have everything they need to do 1 month out, 1 week out, 1 day out, and then when they come back. And then it's also explaining like how to prepare these specific elements of your marketing so they actually work for you. So that's what they're getting in Notion. And speaking of that Notion, now it's time to make said Notion, but I think I need a little treat. So let's go inside and make that, and then I'll be revived, have enough brain cells, and then we can start on the Notion, which I'm feeling not optimistic I'm gonna finish. But you know what? I rebuke that in the name of Jesus, okay? I will finish it today. But like I said, I need a treat. So let's go make my favorite afternoon treat. I'll share it with you. Okay, we need 2 things for this afternoon treat, and unfortunately neither of them are that exciting, and the word treat is a little bit dramatic for the 2 ingredients that we will be working with today, but whatever. It's a treat to me, and that's really all that matters. Number 1, creatine. Sick. Number 2, the star of the show, Nello Super Focus. Oh my god, I'm running low. Okay, this has 2 things I can't pronounce, plus lion's mane, L-theanine, and caffeine. It has 75 milligrams of caffeine, and I'm not really a caffeine girly. I have plenty of energy of my own making, you know, naturally. But I have to say, sometimes afternoon caffeine just hits when I'm like, with the brain cells, you know what I mean? But I don't want to be like that because I feel like that's not something that I would like to rely on as a person. So that's unfortunate, but whatever. This is my treat for right now. This is my treat for at least 3 more sticks of this after I finish drinking it. Okay, maybe you guys have heard of Nello Super Calm. I'm not really interested in calming energy. I'm interested in focus energy. So I saw that it was blue raspberry flavored. Saw it at Target a couple weeks ago, and I was like, let me buy that. Forgot about it in my cabinet for a good while, and then recently rediscovered, now been obsessed, having one every day. Or maybe not every day, but like every day that I need a little treat, every other day, every few days, whatever the fuck, doesn't matter. So all we're gonna do is we're gonna mix this and give you a princess, aka a focused princess. The girlies are doing this with their coffee. I'm doing it with my creatine and Nello Super Focus because I'm on my leaf. But it does actually genuinely taste good. Okay, so I'm gonna drink my vitamins, drink my creatine, caffeine, fucking vitamins, and then it's me and this Notion dash that I've been talking about. And I don't think it's gonna take me that long because I have all of my notes ready. It's literally just like the creation of the dashboard, and I think I'll add stuff to it. I just really wanted to mentally close the tab of this today, and that's why I used today for this. I do think I'm gonna have to do some later tonight though, because I've also been prioritizing talking to you, making my lunch, making my little treat, going to Trader Joe's, whatever. I did get a bit of a later start than I wanted today. Like I said earlier, I'm normally done, like fully done with the gym and the workout situation by 8 a.m. because my loving boyfriend brings my child to school for me on Tuesday, Thursday, so I'm like really slimming. And after almost 5 years as a single mom, completely doing everything on my own, I cannot tell you how nice it is to have somebody to help me. Oh my God, it's like the most beautiful thing that's ever existed. If you are a parent and you've had support from, you know, your fellow parent this entire time, go kiss that person on the mouth right now and say thank you. Thank you so much, because some of us were out here doing that by ourselves, okay? And it was scary. You cannot run a business, be a mother, and exist as a human fully in any capacity. Like, you can't exist fully in any of those different capacities without support. It's just fully, it's not a thing. So, bless his soul, because now I have support and I love him so much. He's just minding his business, mowing the lawn right now, and I'm like writing him a love letter on the vlog. Anyway, I have to go. Love you, bye. Well, it's not bye. It's see you later. It's see you when this fuck-ass Notion dash is done. That's when it's see you. Okay, here's what cutie little Notion is looking like so far. I'm making the out of office preparations piece. I have all these things to do to prepare. And then I have some cute little pages for a bunch of things I'll also need to do. Okay, it is 4:20 p.m. Laptop is officially closed. Notion is pretty much done. I'm gonna have to add a couple things to it later on, but that's okay. And then same deal with the slides. Like, I would say the overall workshop vibe is like 85% done, which is pretty good. I do really want to finish it tonight. I don't know if I'll be able to. I probably will use that co-working time I mentioned that I have right before the workshop next week a little bit to get stuff done there as well. So between tonight and that, should be good to go. Can mentally almost close that tab. I hate that I can't fully close it, but whatever, it's close enough for the day. I don't know if we'll have time for a walk. I'm hoping that we will. TBD. But thanks for spending the day with me. I had fun yapping with you. I'm definitely planning on filming more like involved days. Like today, I really only had one task to do and it was kind of scary. But my other days are a lot more packed with like podcast recording, meeting, writing website copy, writing my book and all of that good stuff. So I'm excited to share more of that with you. Thanks for following along today. If you want to subscribe, I would love that. I would love a subscriber on YouTube, my first one. So thanks for watching. I'll see you guys soon. Bye, squirrels. You guys are gonna start, I'm gonna hear some allegations, some anti-ADHD allegations. Here are the decisions I made today. No, wait, when did I make these decisions? You're not gonna believe me. I have attention deficit hyperactive disorder, okay? That I actually am a formally diagnosed squirrel. So, what was I telling you? Because I'm not acting like one.